Action. I still have not written anything in here, but we gonna get to that. So this is exciting. It is Blackathon 2022 again. It's coming. She's coming through. She's about to come up. She's about to storm the category. What's going on? I'm excited to participate in Blackathon 2022. Blackathon is an annual readathon where we celebrate reading books by Black authors, by Black voices. It runs for the entire month of February. And this year, Blackathon is going to have 4 themes. The first year, it just had prompts. And I think like in the second year, that's when we got teams. And I think last year, I don't remember exactly everything that we did. This year, romance has been added as a team, along with the teams of mystery, horror, thriller, team science fiction and fantasy, and team literature and contemporary and nonfiction. Each team has 3 prompts. The first prompt is focusing on duality. The second prompt is a diversity and inclusion prompt, and the third is a challenge prompt. And for each team, there is a group book. For team science fiction and fantasy, it is co-hosted by Starla and Joyce. For Team Thriller Horror Mystery, it is co-hosted by Bowties and Books. And for Team Romance, it is co-hosted by Word Wonders. Each host is going to be doing reading sprints. There is also a week-long challenge taking place the week of February 7th to February 13th. You can upload a vlog for each day, upload a vlog at the end of the week, or participate without vlogging. Each day will have a challenge to complete. Plus, there is also a 24-hour readathon from the 12th to the 13th, beginning at midnight in whatever time zone you're located in. There's also Instagram teams. I will try to participate in the Instagram teams as well. The host for Team Science Fiction and Fantasy on Instagram is Boricor Reads. Shout out to Ari. The host for Team Thriller Horror Mystery is The Wandering Reader. The host for Team Literature Contemporary Nonfiction is Never Without a Book. And the host for Team Romance would be Chanel Time. There's also Netflix watch parties. For February the 5th, there is Mudbound. For February the 12th, there is The Five Bloods. For February the 19th, there is See You Yesterday. And for February 26th, there's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And these are all movies that I really wanted to see. They've been on my queue for a long time, especially See You Yesterday. It's young kids in this science fiction time travel story, and I'm excited about seeing that. I definitely want to see Mudbound because I want to see Mary J. Blige acting her ass off up in there because my good girlie can act. And I'm looking forward to The Five Bloods and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Those were 2 of Chadwick Boseman's last roles that he did, so I'm excited to see those. And this year, I will be helping Jessie to co-host Team Literature. A little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress. I'm a little scared. Like, I don't want to let anybody down. I don't want to let Jessie down. I don't want to let all of the literature people down because, girl, I'm a regular basic girl. You know, I read literature, but I'm also very much chill about my reading. I like the deeper philosophical meanings. I like learning new things about new people, but I also want some mess. So I will do my best to read as much like amazing literature and nonfiction. I have some nonfiction that's been like chilling in a cut, waiting for me to get to it. But I ain't been in a mood. I ain't been too much in a mood to read like very literary fiction. I'm not in the mood to like read like a lot of nonfiction right now. But I have some books that qualify that are going to fit where I'm at this moment in my life. I'm excited to be a part of this. Thank you for thinking of me, Jessie. I will link Jessie's announcement video because they have the full rundown of everything that's going on for Blackathon. I will be addressing Team Literature. I will give you the prompts for Team Literature, Contemporary, and Nonfiction. Number 1, a book that explores the duality of blood and found family. And for that, I do know for the month of February, I will be reading B-Boy Blues by James Earl Hardy. I'm reading this for the QPOC Reading Circle book club that I'm a part of. It's coming back. We coming back. This is going to be like our first book, and we are also going to watch the movie adaptation of it. So I definitely want to reread the book because it's been more than a decade, I think, since I've read it. And I want to hear other people's perspectives, and I also want to watch the movie and kind of compare. I would like to see how they've adapted it for 2021, 2022. What is that perspective gonna look like? And in relation to the prompt, this book does have a found family, and it does also relate to blood family. I'm also currently reading We Are Not Broken by George M. Johnson to discuss with Jesse and Starla enjoys for the NB Book Club. And this is another book that I'm assuming will deal with blood family and found family. I might probably break the rules a little bit on the definition of what a found family is. Although technically they are all like blood related family, they are also unconventionally what is considered a family. Like they're not that nuclear family. And so far I'm enjoying this book. Although it is not February yet when I'm reading this. It's about to count. She about to count a part of Blackathon because I'm pretty much going to be reading it into February. So she counts. The second prompt is a book that is not set in the US, UK, or Canada. The closest I could think of is like Freshwater by Akweke and Izzy. Been looking forward to reading this. Intended to read this for Blackathon and it just ain't happen. A lot of stuff ain't happen for Blackathon. Work. I prioritize work. I gotta get this money in this capitalist system. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna blame work on the reason why I couldn't read this. I mean, work is the reason why I could buy this, but it's also the reason why I can't read it. Because, you know, work takes a lot of energy and I had to prioritize it in order to be able to buy books and eat and sleep somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's beyond the point. I will definitely read Freshwater because I believe there is a portion of it that is set in Nigeria. We will see. Number 3, a book with neon on the cover. I would say that Smash It counts as a book that has like some neon on the cover, like a neon pink. I know there has been some controversy, so I want to get in on the controversy and see what's the tea, what the girls are talking about, because I love my good girlie Francina Simone. Let's see if the girls hubbub in controversy. I just want to know, like, does it correlate? Does it make sense to me that the controversy is like for real, or it's like, there's a possibility of controversy here, but you know, I don't have the experience to kind of like speak on that, or this ain't no damn controversy and y'all just blowing shit out of proportion. What's going on? Sense, is it still here? Is it still in here? Anyway, I am looking forward to reading this. And the group book is Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jayne Allen. I heard about this book and I was considering reading it, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm in a mood for like reading something with that title, because that title is giving me like this about to be kind of heavy and I'm really not in a heavy mood. I am curious to read it because lately I have been in the YouTube streets of the Black manosphere, of the Black woman's empowerment spaces, of the Black femininity movement, and most especially the conversations coming from Black women who are just like having to deal with a lot. Part of me is curious about reading the book to see like how much it correlates to a lot of what women are speaking about online, about their experiences as Black women. And it's not like I don't believe in it. I completely believe that Black women are doing a lot. They're holding a lot of shit up. They are holding a lot of shit up in this country, okay? I don't know. I'll read it. I will pick it up and I will read it. I'm looking forward to reading that. Also, some other nonfiction literary contemporary books that I am considering. I definitely want to read Midnight by Sister Souljah. It's been a decade since I first read this book. I want to reread it. I've heard some critiques about Midnight as a character. I am excited to kind of reread this and see what critiques that I have of Midnight in this book. Like, I just started reading the first few pages and I was already like, oh my gosh. It feels a little manosphere-ish. He's definitely not incel because he could get women. It's just that he's voluntarily celibate. If he is celibate when he's celibate. I'm excited about reading this, but I also know this is about to be, ooh, girl, she's about to shake it up. And some nonfiction books that I've been looking forward to reading that I really want to get into. The Spirit of Intimacy, Ancient African Teachings and the Ways of Relationships by Sobonfu Some. I heard about this on the Friendzone podcast. This probably wouldn't be a bad read. It's a short read, not too much. I could get through it in February. This one I'm hyper looking forward to reading. Get Good with Money by Tiffany Aliche, the Budgetnista. 10 Simple Steps to Becoming Financially Whole. Child, I want to get financially whole. I want to get this money together, but also I need to put in the work. So I feel like this is not necessarily going to be like a February read. It's going to be like for the rest of the year read. It's reading it, but also putting stuff into action and being very mindful and intentional about what you're doing and getting your money together. You know what I'm saying? There's also No Matter What, 9 Steps to Living the Life You Love and Abundance Now, Amplifying Your Life and Achieve Prosperity Today by Lisa Nichols. I also feel like I need to read these before I actually read Get Good with Money, so I could get like good on the inside before we can get good on the external, you know what I'm saying? Thanks to Ray at the Bookmark Chronicles when she did a tweet about self-help books by Black authors. These are the books that came to mind, and I just learned about another self-help book by a Black author. I believe it's called like Set Boundaries, Gain Peace or something like that. I forgot what the name of the book is and what the name of the author is. I actually just found a video by them about like setting boundaries, having peace. I'm excited about getting that book. I'm looking forward to reading that book. It's about to like join the arsenal over here because I know it's about to drag me. It's about to read me out. It's about to be like, bitch, you need to set these fucking boundaries and stick to it, ho. Like, the fuck? Girl, and it's a Black woman that wrote it. When I found out about the book and then I looked up the author and it's like a Black woman, I was like, okay, we're done. This is perfect. This is amazing. This here is my guaranteed TBR for the month. I just realized I also have Hurricane Child, another book that is set outside of the US, UK, and Canada. So this could also count. She about to go in there too. What's up? So this is going to be the definitive TBR. Also, Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jayne Allen. I am looking forward to seeing who is going to be a part of Team Literature, Contemporary Nonfiction. Tell me what you'll be reading. Tell me all that in the comments. I'm looking forward to seeing how much more community, how much more people I'm going to meet out there in the world, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of weird about parasocial interactions and all that stuff. So, you know, we gonna see. We gonna see, girl. We gonna see. But thank you for spending your time with me. I am out this bitch like Fleek. The fuck. Shout out to Peaches. Thank you, girl.